Konnichiwa. Hello. It's good to be back. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. It is 29%. How do you get that low without going insane? At 50%? Oh, well, I've always lived on the edge like that. It's a little spicy. I decide to charge my phone when it starts becoming like 10%. Any airport stories to start? Yes. So it's been a very intense few days for me. Yeah, I did not rest until what was it? Until I got back, really. Oh, you want to hear the stories? Really? I mean, if you're curious, yeah. Oh, Kronii! Thank you! Yeah, it's really good to be back, though. Like, yeah, like, it's nice. It's good to be home. I love being home. It's just back to patterns. Kronii miss. Even if it was short, I hope the trip was fun and that you got to do some cool stuff. I'm curious, did you get to meet Hyris? Is Porus? Or did someone else end up footing the bill? Oh, we're talking about that. Yeah. So, Kiara did that. Yeah, I was ready to pay and everything. And Kiara was already at the counter and I was like, oh, gosh darn. What the heck? Yeah, so I guess when there's the next time, it has to be my turn. Yeah, but like, where do I begin? So I think like, was it 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I don't remember. But yeah, I had to go pick up my passport because I lost my passport the day that I arrived. In Japan, yeah. So, like, it's pretty bad. Yeah, and it was going to mess up everything. Yeah, I lost just the passport. I don't know how or why, but like, you know, I was telling my manager, Chroma, that, oh, you know, like, I can do things on my own. Don't you worry about me. I'm a fully capable person. And then I went all the way to the hotel and they were asking for my passport. So I was like, yes, ちょっと待ってください. And then I was like, oh. What? And then I just, yeah, I had to like sit down and I was digging through my bag and everything and I couldn't find it. I was like, oh. And it was raining like crazy. Like the day that I arrived, I had to buy an umbrella and it was pouring rain. It was the worst weather and like hot and sticky. And I had to carry around an umbrella and then with the luggage and all. And man, I was like panicking. Yeah, the Japan summer. And I was panicking, and I was actually gonna have a breakdown because it was so stressful, you know? Like, yeah, and fortunately, Chroma called the lost and found, and they were like, "Oh, is it a Canadian passport?" Like, yes. Yeah, we have a passport that matches the nationality and the name. So I was like, "Oh, yay. Oh my god, you're a lifesaver." So after that, I decided to pick up the passport the day before my flight. And yeah, I think it was really busy. I think that was around the time that Mume had her birthday. I feel bad for missing out, but I really had to pick up my passport or else I wouldn't be able to go home. So I didn't even like wash my face or anything. I just left at 9 and then had to take the Narita Express, and then yeah, like it took some time to get to a station where it has Narita Express, and when I was waiting, the tickets were not being sold anywhere, and the person was just like, "Oh yeah, you can buy the ticket, like, you know, near the station." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And so I went, and it's not a ticket for Narita Express. Like, hey, what's going on? To myself, because I didn't have anyone to really talk to, and I went back, and train's gonna come in like 8 minutes, and I had to buy a ticket by then. I'm carrying around my luggage. Wait, did I carry? No, wait. Okay, wait, no, I didn't have my luggage then. Going back was stressful. Right, okay, now I remember. So, this was when I was picking up my passport. So that part was fine. That day, it was okay, because I went to a different station for whatever reason. There's stations everywhere. So that was peaceful. You have notes? I don't have notes. So I went. I arrived at the Narita station, and things were going fine. And when I looked up on the website, it said that you had to go to an airport police. So I was like, oh, cool. And I had to go out in the scorching sun for 15 minutes. I walked all the way there. And when I arrived, I was like, hey, I came to pick up my passport. And then I have a number and everything, like seiribango mo arimasu. And then they told me that this is all in Japanese, of course, but all of these in Japanese, yes. And they said the person who has the key to open the lost and found cabinet didn't come in. And because of that, they can't give me my passport. And I was like, what the heck? What are you saying? My flight is tomorrow? What are you saying? And I was gonna have a breakdown, and again, another breakdown. And they were like, yeah, you have to go to the embassy. I'm like, what? I can't. My parents are gonna kill me. And yeah, I didn't even tell my parents that I lost my passport. Yeah. So I was panicking, and I was like, wait, there has to be a way. There has to be a way. You should visit a temple. I know, I almost lost my phone this trip too. I don't know what happened. And yeah, where did I lose it? Did I lose it in the train? Did I lose it in the train station? Where did I lose it? But whatever. And turns out that I wasn't supposed to go to that airport station, so there's an airport police in the airport, and then there's another airport police in the station. It's not in the Narita airport, it's in Narita station. So I was like, oh, okay. Why two different branches? I know, right? They even gave me a map when I went to the help desk, and the staff there didn't even know what they were looking at. They were like, where's the airport police? Good luck. And yeah, so it took me forever to find this airport police station, and they're telling me to go to the one in the station. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I walked all the way back in the scorching sun, and by then, like, I'm drenched in sweat and everything, because it's super hot and humid. And I go back to the airport police. They're not there. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? And I send a picture and to Chroma, and Chroma's like, oh no, not there. There's a lost and found office. So, like, I don't really understand what the procedure is. The airport police finds it and keeps it, and then I think after a bit they send it to the lost and found office. I don't know. And like, you know, I went there and I finally found it. I still can't believe it, but I found my passport. And then after that passport, I was so happy. But that took me like 4 hours. Yeah. But my work wasn't done then because I had to run errands for Time Family and also for Sally, because Sally wanted some stuff for her baby. I did that last time that I went to Japan, and this time I had to do everything the day before and had to make sure that I was done with my errands by 6:30, because that's when I was gonna you know, like have an arrangement, you know, hang out. I was hanging out with Bae, and I had to finish everything by then. And so what I did was I went to, what was it, Mashimoto, like the blue store? Yeah. So I went there, and they wanted some sunscreen. Like, there's a new sunscreen. It's called Biore UV, and it's like a spray that you can use over your makeup or whatever. So I was like, okay, I have this. And also they wanted some like cooling patches, so I got that. And then because I have my passport, I get the duty tax-free whatever. So that's why I had to like get my passport. So I got all that. And then after I was done with that, don't those sprays usually smell strong? Whatever. It's not my problem. They wanted it. So I got those. I got all that. And then I had to go to Akachan, which is a very popular baby store throughout Japan, but it's not in the city area. It's in the suburbs. So I had to like go all the way. And since I was using my phone for navigation purposes, by the time I got there, I only had like 20%. So, baby store called baby. I know, hilarious. Yeah, so I went to Akachan, and obviously, I would want Sally to be able to see the stuff, so I video called her. I was like, what do you want? I know that you listed the stuff that you wanted, but are there anything else that you want? And I was looking around, and by the time I got the stuff that she wanted, it was 5%. Was it? No, it was 10%. Video call on 20%. I know. So I was like, okay, you know, got everything. That's great. But are you sure that you don't want anything else? And I was looking around, and there were some cute clothes, and you know, I wanted to make sure that she did all the looking around, and And then, you know, we found some cute clothes. So I was like, okay, sweet. But by then, it's 1%. So now I can't Uber back. I don't know which line to take. Because I was supposed to take, let's say, the Yamanote line. And there's only like this, I don't even know what line is, but it was, let's say, Ouro line. And no, it wasn't even Ouro. It was like some blue line that I don't even know. It takes me to nowhere. And I was asking at the you know, there's always a person at the station. So I was like, すみません。where did I want to go? Like, 渋谷駅に行きたいんですけど、どうやれば行きますか? And then I don't understand what they said. They were like, oh yeah, like go over here, go over there. I'm like, ah. And they're like, わかりますか? It's like, and I said, わかります. And then I stared off into the distance for a few seconds, and I went back. すみません、わかりません. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I said, you know, yeah, like, taxi に乗ってみます。ありがとうございました. And then I went and grabbed a random taxi, and they were like, oh, where do you want to go? And I was like, oh, I would like to go to this hotel in this area. And they don't get it. They want a really specific, like, you know, like, I don't know, like 12-7 Shone, whatever. And I don't know. I don't know the address, you know? Yeah. So the name isn't enough. So I was like, oh, okay, that's great. And then I just told them the station that's like, you know, near the hotel, and did that. And I had to charge my phone to about at least 30% before heading out. And then I was late because of that. And then, yeah, I was just at the hotel for a bit, for about 5 minutes, and then I went out. It was a good time. Came home at around 1, passed out, and then I had to wake up at around 7 to pack up and get out of there. Yeah. And I had curry udon, which was pretty good. It was a pleasant surprise. Yeah. I tried it because you guys kept telling me that it was really good and it's not so bad, so I tried it. It was good. It was pretty decent, yeah. It was pretty decent, but if I had a choice, I would just eat with rice and curry. Because again, I don't really like mixing my food. Yeah, when I ordered that, I had like curry udon with rice, so yeah. Regular udon, yes, I did. I had it at the studio because I asked for like udon. Yeah, so I got my wish. Rate the curry udon. I'd say 7 out of 10. Sushi. Yeah, I had sushi. Yeah. I had 16 plates and 1 dessert. I took a picture because I was proud of myself. Yeah. What kind of dessert? It was the sweet potato, and like it was drizzled in some sauce. It was really nice. Show the proof. I will. I took a picture. Don't you worry. Oh, the diet. I'm gonna go back to my routine, so... Yes. Did you cheat the whole time you were in Japan? Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to my diet. It was kind of rewarding because, like, basically 9 out of 10 people were saying, "Oh, you look so different. Wow, your diet. Wow." And even one of the staff members were saying, "Wow, you like, really tried. It really shows. It's inspirational. It makes me want to go on a diet now." So I'm like, yes. Oh, let's go. They told me that I glow. And I was like, yeah, heck yeah, let's go. Woo! Yeah, and like Kiara was being really sweet. Like I don't really know too many celebrities, but she told me that I looked like, who was it? New Jeans? Minji? I was like, who's that? And I looked it up. I mean, she's kind of cute. So I was like, oh, stop. Oh my gosh, you're so nice. Stop it. Yeah. So, pretty sweet. Flattering. I'm like, oh, stop. You're too nice. Yeah, it was nice. They have good songs. Really? I've heard of them. It's yeah, that's about it. It means a lot because Kiara really looks after herself. So I'm like, oh, so sweet. Thank you. Were you able to have Raura spaghetti? No, but I did have pasta, which was good. Anyway, yeah, so that's what was happening. But that's a lot of talking. Now we should start playing. Ha ha ha. The trip was still enjoyable despite everything. Yeah, and while I was hanging out with Iris before, I lost my phone. And I was gonna, get her something, and I was like, oh. And I was, looking to see what kind of makeup is gonna look nice on her. I was like, yeah, I'll treat you. It's fine. And then I don't have it. I don't have my phone. I'm like, oh my God. It's over. And I was, running again. That's just running. It's always running. I'm so tired. I don't want to run anymore. Is your purse just full of holes? Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Life. Oh my God, there's new Power Wash Sim cruise ship sun deck. Oh, that's awesome. So where was the phone? The phone, I left it in some shop. Haha. yeah. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? I was just saying, yeah, it's dementia. It's coming. There's no way. Oh. It's just bad luck, I know. I'm getting old. I'm getting so old. Congrats on your successful diet. Thank you. Yeah, I really tried, you know. Yeah, they told me I lost a lot of weight. So it was flattering, like the arms, for example. Quite nice. Alright, okay, let's go. Let's go. Yippee. Did you lose your wallet in Japan too? See, my phone is my wallet, so, yeah. Yeah, so if I lose, I told Iris back then, like, oh, it's okay, because she started panicking, and I didn't want her to panic, so I was like, oh, I played it cool. It's like, yeah, that's okay, no need to worry, like, you know, it's fine, I'm not panicking, but inside, I was dying, because I had my driver's license, I had my credit cards, I had my everything, so if I lose that, I lose everything, and I would give my parents another reason to kill me. Yeah. You have the phone wallet case thing. I do. It's convenient, you know? I'm glad you lived. Thank you. I've never heard of this game before. Can I stand? Oh. Phuket sound? Hello? Do I have to do everything for you? How do I open? Hello? Oh, okay. I have to flip it with my mouse?
I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
Run. Why can I not run?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
It's like Bluebeard. Oh, audio's super quiet. Okay. This should be better.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I not open them? Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. Didn't we play this game? We did not.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
My soul.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I can go this way? I want to go this way. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Cool.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Mysterious.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
It's like the calm before a boss battle.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It looks like Hal's Moving Castle. Oh, hey, Kay! You did good! Yeah. Semester's over. Now you get to have a few weeks of freedom. Isn't that the house from what we played? I mean, I thought you guys were talking about Unfinished Swan. The beginning title looked similar, but yeah. Oh my god.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
But why? Oh, I'm never escaping the pet play.
Used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Now this
But
house
instead
is
of a
wacky.
family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Apple pie. Can you actually make something with this? I think so. Oh my god. What am I, a cat? Jesus. That is way too many.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Ah, like Uncanny Valley.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Oh my god, is this Hello Neighbor? Wait, this would make a lot of sense.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I think Matt
It was like a
Pat will
bomb
like
had gone
this.
off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So I'm looking for remains of my great-grandma. Or what remains of it. Really?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh. That's creepy. Music boxes don't suddenly stop.
Even
like
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, I never really liked music boxes that much. I mean, I think they're pretty. It's nice, but if I hear that in the middle of the night...
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I have a body. That's unusual.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
I would lie down and cry. I think I said the same thing.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Ah, so that's why the music box is a thing.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why? This house is so cool.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ah.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's kind of a waste of
Just like
space.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving.
That's
So I looked
abusive.
around for something to eat.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
That's not a good way to punish your kid.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh no.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Yeah, it won't taste good. How do you know? It's like, it's a little too crunchy and
I kept eating and
fishy.
eating.
Oh my god, no. Ew. Oh, what the heck?
I ate a lot of things that night.
That I regret? So remember that story?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay. This is normal. I'm very confused about this narrative.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I mean, yeah, because I just animorph. Also, I'm probably trying to eat the cat. Not the cat, the bird, so, you know, there is that. That's not so cool.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay.
I jumped and I almost got her.
They don't seem like good parents. Yeah, because you don't starve your kin as punishment. Maybe, you know, they'd be grounded.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
And also, you don't punish your kid with food. That's messed up. Like, I would never do that. Like, food? Come on! Food! Where's this bird? Maybe I need to increase the brightness. Listen to the sound of the bird. I just phased through. Oh. Which way? Which way? Follow the light. Where's the light? That? Oh wait, no, that's something I said before. Oh, hey, okay.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yummy. Okay, where is... Oh.
Rabbits.
Where? Where? Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
See, kids are
I
messed
swallowed
up.
him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Milton.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, I mean, that works too.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Am I a snake? What the heck?
And suddenly, I was a shark.
See, that's why you don't starve your kids. Otherwise, you have messed up dreams.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. Let's
I
go!
wanted fat, juicy seals.
I wanted to try seal before, too.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I mean, I don't think it would taste that good. The flipper? No, not really.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What? Octodad. Okay, what am I? Oh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay. Oh, man.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh. Which? Eldritch Finch.
I wanted to
yeah.
stop, but also I didn't.
It's all because the mom starved the kid. Oh, that's a ring. That was a bird that I thought was pretty cute. Was it? Ring something.
After
Yum.
the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is sand? Can I go any faster? This is like evil Octodad.
got closer and closer.
Oh, there's the bedroom.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, am I Edith? Oh, wait. Edie, 1917. Okay, so I'm Edith. Okay. Interesting.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Lurpy. Oh, cute. Zumpy. A Zerpy. Okay. Derpy. Damn, these names suck. Bob. Okay. Burpee. Rob. I'd kill myself.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Okay. Wait, is that it? I thought it was one of those where you can click through.
Odin Finch
Okay.
buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
I see. Maybe it's a trauma.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Probably psychosis. What you eating? Water.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Damn.
Even in her 90s, Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, okay.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Kay. Oh,
It
wow.
was a pretty big trace.
Really? The same okay, whatever.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
These are very ominous looking photos. Milton. So very into war. And Calvin is into space. Sam was into military, I suppose.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Push. Okay.
My brother said he'd die
I have to
before
push
he ate another
myself?
mushroom. And he did.
Oh.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
So he did.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Let's
Maybe
go.
if I hadn't said that.
Yeah!
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Woo!
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Okay, fine. I'll stop.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Okay, slow. Fast. No. See? Done. Safe now. I saved him. Okay, fine. I like this swing. It was like one of my favorite things to do, and I really enjoyed it when, like, Time Dad would push me, and that was fun. But I guess as I got older, I had to do it myself. Okay, that
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yep, there's definitely a curse.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Trauma. Do we get to look into his stuff, or no? Eh? Eh? House is freaky. Why would you seal
The
it off?
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Ah, shortcut. I see. Resident Evil house. Are we pregnant? I
Growing
hope
up,
not.
I always thought of
She's
Barbara
17.
as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
She didn't really live for that long, huh?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Kind of messed up that you have this in
As
a
a
room.
child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick,
Oh.
was about to demonstrate when...
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
He did.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Okay.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I have to move?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, the genre's changing.
The gang's leader is the infamous hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh no, that's not good.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not
No.
scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Oh, what if she actually
Hours
killed
later,
him?
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Barbara. We need to... Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna die.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, no.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Huh?
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Murder. Kill.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
What if that was a boyfriend?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Ah, the final kill. Dude, I wouldn't walk this slowly. I would have, like, ran and then finished him off.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Who is it?
the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
That's awfully calm.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara.
Oh, she's crazy. She's crazy.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
It was a smash.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
A monster mash.
But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Coward.
But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Well, that sucked.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Well, yeah. So when am I gonna die? No, I don't think I'm pregnant. I think maybe my posture's just really bad.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
That's because you had to keep winding it up. But the thing is, I don't remember where the key is. Oh, yes, here it is. All right, let's go. So many people died in this house. Damn.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
No.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Good idea.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
They don't live for very long.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Alright. Making great progress. Peach. Yum.
That's what kept me sane.
Any day now.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, here we go again. Another one.
If you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
There must be
Even
a
a
faster
monster
way.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Kind of. Can't be nutritious, yeah, but it's survivable.
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
Peaches again?
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it
Oh,
was
I'm doing
gone.
better now. Wow.
Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I kind of want canned peaches now. Looks
It's been
pretty
a week
good.
now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
A lot of books, though.
I know it's out there somewhere.
You could still survive with these. Pork chunkies? Pea soup? Yum.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going
Does
to
canned
appreciate
food last
all of
that
it,
long?
especially the food. I don't
Yeah, it
mind if I
does.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can
Oh
already imagine
no.
the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He lived for a long enough time.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah. You're gonna die soon, huh? Ah.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Oh. Extra crispy. Yum.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Tasty what? Tasty beans. Ew. Okay, cereal. Brown rice. Uh-huh. Okay. Mayo, maybe? Yay, good. Pork chunkies. Grade A pork. Yum.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Self-fulfilling prophecy? I don't know.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Yeah, that's kind of gaslighting your dead family. Like, they died for a reason.
Maybe it'd be
you're
better
just
if all
saying,
this just died with me.
okay, I just said don't gaslight your family, not saying kill yourself.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Okay. Where does this lead to? Nothing. Okay, good to know. Oh, they just kind of turn off over time or what? No, I just didn't like that one. Oh, nope, they're turning off.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Guess I am pregnant. Huh. How is my end going to be?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Gotta prepare. Lands are expensive. Saves the hassle.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy Jr.? Like, they put some thought into these names, you know? Like Zoe, Coco, Tucker, and then there's Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy Jr. Like, why'd you even get a pet if you're going to name your pets like that?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Walter. Oh yeah, Walter. Train. Calvin. Oh, that's kind of sad. Just 10 years. But for a little bit longer. Oh, Edie lived for quite a bit. Yeah. No.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Yeah, that's the house that sank.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Ugh. Gus.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Just missing. Is that a crown?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Never mind. She is very, very pregnant. Okay, what was the point of me going here? Hello? Can I climb up? Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Trauma. Is that the family cat? I don't think so. There's no way. Okay, maybe actually.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
I want to shoot photos, though.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn.
Sass.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Okay, maybe here? Oh, yeah. This. Good.
Aw.
Bird watching. Cool.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like I'm done?
Nothing quite like being outside.
Okay.
Oop, hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll
Why?
be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Snackers, stackers.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Before he died.
Found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I can't get a clear shot of you. Okay, there we go.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
There's nothing more interesting than you. Just wanna keep my memories of you.
Maybe.
This one.
What was it?
This is interesting. Oh.
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Where's the target?
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Why?
Keep yourself squared up. No. Great shot, Dawn!
Dad! What the heck? Bro, that's messed up, Dad. Why do you want to take a picture of this? What's wrong with you?
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
What the heck?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Jesus Christ.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Man, that's messed up. Oh, okay, fine.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh boy.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Me. Here comes the frog. Oh man.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Oh god, the whale.
It sure made him happy.
Oh, do I have to go over there?
I know how silly it sounds. But I worry about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh my god.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. What happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
What if he gets shot by lightning or something? Now what? I can't ruin the wedding. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, jeez.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh my god, I don't want to be right.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh man.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Ah. Thank you, Pastan. And hup. Ah. Ah. I hope it was a good birthday. Okay. Go up here. Do I have to climb? Really? Oh my god.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Dawn. Ah.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of empty rooms.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Wow, this is overkill. This is really good. I mean, I guess if you have a curse like that, I somewhat understand why you'd seal everything.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Flip. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, he's talented. Achoo. Oh, okay, I can just like use the arrow keys. Okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Damn. You know, he might be alive, though. You never know.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
You know, best to be
Whatever Milton
optimistic.
had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay, let's see. Forget if I went up the stairs. Did I go up the stairs?
Mom definitely blamed
No.
Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, hop with that, Jason! Yeah!
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, it's like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. God damn.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Until he really died. Just to prove a point.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
I
In our
like
sessions, I saw
repetitive
the same
jobs.
behavior. His mind began to...
Huh? Oh no! Okay, oh thank God, okay. My mind began to what? Oh.
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Okay.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Okay.
Then something moved. bats, and toads. And things that had no
dragons?
names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, that's cool.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, cool.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Yippee!
So I let him go on.
And it was a mistake.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
My goodness, I'm looking at
He told me
chat.
he'd made a new friend.
I'm multitasking.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Awesome, okay, I'm really losing it. Oh, yeah, let's go, let's tango.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
Dude, it'd be really nice to have a game like this
Every
where
day
you can
his
do multiple
imagination
things at
grew strong.
once.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
were real?
Were all in his imagination.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So he could do whatever he wished.
Yeah, at least he's aware. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I want to go this way. I can't. Never mind.
He
It
held
was
an election
completely
for mayor,
delulu.
and he won.
Do-do-do-do-do.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Let's go, Lewistopia!
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Ow.
Minneapolis.
Oh,
Until
that's
one
pretty
day
clever.
he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents?
sinister serpents.
Yeah, let's go.
followed the sound of her
silver harp.
Silver harp.
Because that sounds cool. Oh, whoops. I didn't know I was supposed to... Goddamn.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, goodness. Hold on.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. To someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, dear.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, dear. Am I getting canned?
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, jeez.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, no.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Thank you.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Where's a cat? There's a cat?
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, bro. Oh, my God.
Rest, I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Well, time to see how my mom died.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
What is this? Oh, I like the sound of that. The crunchy sound. Oh. Oh, it's bubble wrap. Oh.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, she was a writer.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Thought that was a bird, but never mind. Oh, I think they did try to make a bird. It's origami. Maybe? It's kind of nice, though.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I was still wearing those hand gloves?
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Uh-huh. Mismatched socks?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
I mean, is it because of the stories that they're dead? I don't know about that.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
I mean, yeah, it's probably not a good story to tell your kid, but still. It's a bit of a stretch if you say that, oh, my kids died because of your stories.
Lost my way.
That's a...
I got turned around.
Okay, turn around.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go!
Yeah, it's gonna rip.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Wee. Do the wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Mom.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
oh no,
things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
It's not a very happy ending. Like, you don't really know how long that kid is gonna live. I mean, kind of surprised that the generation lasted this long. I give him 2 years. God damn. Bro. Is it a good idea to include their pictures in the credits, though, after you know what happened in the game? Oh my god, Melissa! Bro! Melissa! Your picture! Lucas Pope was the playtester? Yo, that's crazy! Well, how did Edie live for such a long time? Built different? Damn. She was smart? I don't know. I'd say, like, delusions. like, you know, hallucinations. Something ran in the family. Because, like, yeah, some of the deaths were hard to understand. Say the curse is more of a mental disorder, I feel like. Others were negligence. There was that, yeah. Like, Molly, I think... You know, when you're a kid, you tend to have a very creative mind. And... like... she might have eaten something that was poisonous. It's kind of open-ended. Like she said, she ate everything, so... like, she probably ate something poisonous. Probably the berries. Yeah, probably that. And then, who knows, maybe after eating the berries, that might have been, I guess, her last moments of imagining. What does she mean by she's delicious? I don't know, maybe she just wants to sound deep. I'm not sure. She was having a fever dream from the poison? I don't know. Maybe she ate herself? No, that's not possible. I disagree with that. How did Milton die? He went missing. Yeah. Like, the death is written here, so... guessing, you know... she concluded that he passed away rather than being alive somewhere. Milton got isekai? Wait, wasn't that Lewis? I thought that was Lewis, no. Oh, that was Milton. No, Lewis was the isekai. Milton was just an artist that went missing somehow. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess they both got isekai. Yeah. Milton got isekai to Unfinished Swan. Oh, that's actually kind of wacky. Oh, no wonder the style reminded me of the Unfinished Swan. Oh, okay, because it was like both of them were black and white, and the style kind of reminded me. like at times I would get confused which is which, but oh, that makes sense. It's a cinematic universe. Crazy. Milton's house is literally the one from Unfinished Swan. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. He got farther than the others. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Yeah. I should do a dive later. Oh, that's crazy. So he is alive. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do a wiki dive. Damn. Oh, you wanna go check out... Okay, let's see. We replay a story. Getting your investigation done for summer bingo. Oh yeah, and also trying out new food. I mean, does investigation count? I don't know. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
It is actually isekai.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Cool. Oh yeah, the buildings, yeah, it's definitely from Unfinished Swan because this is the path. And I think that's the fountain? Or what? There was some sort of statue, I think? So like a frog with a crown. I don't remember that well, but there was something like this where you can get through. That's crazy. It all went right over my head, exactly. Yeah. Wow. Huh! So, he decided to just go down. Oh wait, no. Footprints. Huh. Oh, he had to finish the flip book first. Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, wait, that doesn't really line up. Because, like, it should be leading to the door. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Alright, well, I guess we should start reading the Supas. Can I read Supas with Milton's music? I don't know if that's possible since it's not playing in the game. I think the menu music is good though. Yeah, but pretty heavy. Okay, let's move. So what remains of Edith Finch is her kid and the book. Yeah, you could say so. Out of all the deaths, I should, I would probably say that Gregory's death was the saddest, I think, because, like, babies are helpless. And it wasn't really because of the baby that he passed away. Like, you're supposed to keep an eye out for the baby, too. I kind of get mad. Yeah, you can never let your guard down around babies because they will do anything. to make sure that you have to keep an eye out for them. Babies have the natural instinct to self-destruct. Yeah, also, they're just weak in general. You have to look out for them. Yeah. Pretty sad, though. Like, that was pretty bad. Yeah, because babies, they can't really do anything. But everyone else, there's, I mean, it could have been avoidable. Like, some of them were just silly. Yeah. The deer one? Yeah. How did the drain get plugged again too? Yeah, I don't know, like... Babies? The power of babies, really. A lot of negligence, yeah. Yeah. It makes you wonder if it's, you know, really a curse, but it did happen way too, like, you know, way too many times for it to be just a coincidence, but also a lot of these deaths could have been avoidable if the parents supervised them. Do you think Walter was unlucky? Oh, definitely. Definitely unlucky. And also, if you saw the train tracks, you should have been more careful. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying. He even knew it was still in use because the train shook his room every day. Oh, I thought it was from the war that he was just holed in like that. Huh. Oh, Walter was insane. Ah. Okay, so he was just paranoid. That sucks. God damn. Alright, okay, but let's see, welcome back, by the way. Yay! Yay! I want to play something, that was more easygoing, because, I'm pretty jet-lagged. And yeah, I've been sleeping all day yesterday and today. So I thought, oh, you know, this is a walking simulator. So it might be good, but Yeah, there's a bit of mental damage. Emotional damage, I should say. Yeah. Great game though, yeah. Like, storytelling was on point. It's just sad is the thing. Woo! Okay, but let's see. Did you want happy? Well, I didn't really know what to expect for the game is the thing. Yeah. Alright, but let's see. I thought you liked sad endings. I do like sad endings. It's just, damn. I expected a hopeful, happy ending. Well, it could be. You never know. Like, he could pull an Edie. But also, when was this game released? Because if Edith died in 2017, then how old is the kid? Like, how far is it into the future? Kid's like 15. Yeah. It seemed at least 7. Oh, that's pretty, not too sure. We have no idea who the father is either, right? Yeah, true. Kinda sad. Damn. You sure he was her son? Could be a random dude. Yeah, well, why would... Do you know how unreasonable you sound right now? It doesn't make any sense if that's the case. Alright, but let's see. Thank you to V-Faction. Kronii, if you had to represent hololive at the Olympics, what sport would you compete in? Competitive cleaning, sleeping, running away, scared? I'd say, sleeping. Sleeping is really nice. I slept over 12 hours. I took 2 naps today. I woke up at 5, and then I just kept sleeping back and forth throughout the entire day. Yesterday, I slept all day. Yeah. So... Jetlag is fixing my sleep schedule, almost. Eat pizza. No, I won't. What's your longest record? I have to think about that. Like, without waking up? Or just within the day? I'd say, straight continuously. Okay, that would be about... not too long. 15 hours, I think. Yeah. Not too long, yeah. And within the day, I'd say, like, 19 hours? 20? I don't know, 19 to 20 hours. Yeah, but I know some people who slept for 2 days straight. So, yeah, I can't compete with my friends, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. Can't compete with those in a coma. Yeah, like some of those people, their mom had to call their friends and was close to calling the police because they just would not respond to any calls for 2 days. So yeah. It's hibernation, bro. Oh man, I would love it if humans could go into hibernation. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Rice. Okaeri, Kuro-tan. These dark halls always feel real lonely without your spark. Oh, thank you. It wasn't too long though, and there was a collab, which was fun. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, it's like, well, it's okay. Yeah. It was like just a week, if not a bit less, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah. Let's see. But in Japan, I met Iris and Callie for a bit, and Bay. Yeah. And then, of course, during the collab, I met people. Yeah. It was fun. Did you meet any JPs? No. Unfortunately, there was no time. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe at next HoloFest or something. Oh, pasta. Yeah, maybe one day I'll be able to try Raura's pasta. Yeah. That darn passport. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't lose my passport, I probably could have squeezed in, like, one more hangout. Have you met all of Justice? No, I've only met Raura. Yeah, but she's very sweet. Why back so soon? Because I wanted to stream real soon, that's why. And I realized that after traveling to Japan, I shouldn't bring my laptop and my mic, because if I do that, I have to bring 2 luggages, and going back and forth in the train is just way too much. I just need one luggage. She hates us. Dude, it's because... I'm just saying that it was already really stressful when I had one luggage and it was pouring rain. And because of that, I lost my passport. Imagine if I had 2 luggages, I could have lost something more. Oh. We're not worth the second bag. You're not worth the loss of my passport and everything else. I'm worth 6 passports. No, nobody's worth 6 passports. I'm not worth 6 passports. My family isn't worth 6 passports. I'm worth at least 2 passports. That's great. Like, I like that confidence. That's amazing. Good for you. But nothing is worth more than 2 passports. Or 3. Or 4. I don't know. Like, you know, you think that way. You go, slay, whatever. But I'm not gonna do that. A passport is like $100. It's not worth that much. Yeah? You think money comes from the sky or something? Like... And also, it's not the money that's important in this case. The passport? There's like sentimental value. Yeah. You know, like all the little stickers that they put in your passport, and you can see the places that you've traveled and all that. And you lose that. Just get new ones. No. Because even Sally was like, oh, you can look at the stickers on your passport and remember, you know, the times that you went there, or maybe you can have it like a collection. And after I heard that, I was thinking, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And a month after she told me that, I lost my passport. All you have are Japanese stickers. Oh, well, I mean, I have some American stickers, yeah? What remains of passport Finch? Oh, I'm cursed. No, but really, I thought I was cursed during the trip in Japan, and I was saying, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry to Chroma, and she was like, yeah, you are kind of stupid. But, I mean, like, you know, despite all that, it was good. And... yeah, I was apologizing because, you know, she had to call for me and all that. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. Like, I was even saying earlier on that, oh, I can do everything on my own. And then just a few hours after saying that I lost my passport, I'm so stupid. I've pretty much said everything that you would have wanted to say to me. And she was like, I mean, yeah. Yeah. But I found it, so that's something. Chroma also said that I look good, that I look good, that I look different, and I was pretty flattered. Teehee. We hanging out, it was a good time. Did you take her to karaoke? No, because there was no time. Honestly, this trip, I I didn't even have time to go to karaoke. I only went there once by myself. And like, usually I'd stay there for 2 hours or so, but I didn't even stay for that long. Like, cause I got so tired. It was after I was done, doing like a full day, and at around 11 or 12, I forget what time, I think it was 11, like I went to karaoke because I had a very strong feeling that I wouldn't have time to go to karaoke, so I forced myself to go, and yeah, I was right. I didn't have any time. You're back for real now, right? Yeah. Sure. Until, I mean, you know, until the concert, you know? Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. That's like 1 week. Don't say it's 1 week. No, it's not. It's 2 weeks. I get to stay at home for 2 weeks. Yeah. You can just move to Japan? No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm sure that there are some people who are completely happy in Japan, but for me, I don't want to leave behind my family. Like, I don't know, like, yeah. Like, you know, the time that I have with family is just so, you know, limited if you think about it. And there are a lot of people who regret not being able to spend time with their family until it's too late, and I don't want that to be the same for me. Yeah. So you know, that's also why. But at the same time, like, Japan's weather is just too hot. This game didn't help. Yeah. You've always been family oriented. Yeah. I mean, like, one of the biggest reasons why I'm, like, you know, going on vacation with my parents is because I don't trust them that they'll be able to travel by themselves. Because, yeah, I just don't trust them that they'll be able to get their way around. And that's why I have to make sure that they don't get lost. And I'd like to make sure that they can come back. Yeah. Like, you have to chaperone them. Yeah, basically. Because, they don't really travel by themselves. Someone always had to go, but it seems like I'm the next in line to, I guess, make sure that everything goes right. And even Time Dad was apparently telling my mom that it's reliable that Kronii's tagging along. Yeah, so when I heard that, I was like, yay! I'm helping. It's my responsibility now, yeah. Okay, but let's see. Yeah, and especially what happened back in Cancun with the whole, like, room situation. It's just, horrible to imagine that they would have had a really bad time in Cancun if I didn't, you know, go along with them. I had to book for the tours and whatnot, so, you know, if I didn't do that, they would have just been stuck in their resort, in their room, and I would have hated that. Yeah, so just gotta do that. And I mean, yeah, that's why, like, I would not want to move far away from family. I mean, look at this game. Family. And they all, you know, okay. I mean, I'm not going to say anything more. But family, very important. Family. Ohana means family, you know? Let's see. And the bomb, you always find such interesting games to play. I'm excited to explore this one. Welcome back, and hope you had a grand time in your trip. Collabs were a hoot, and we can always count on you to show us the best of times. Yeah! Yeah, I hope you guys get to see what we've been working on. It's cool. Yippee. And a big the cat in the hat. Awesome to have you back. I totally didn't miss you or anything. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm really glad to be back. I want to get back into my routine, some peace. Like, I was actually going to return earlier because of the ID tournament, but yeah, turns out that the tournament was postponed, and I was like, oh my god, I could have gone home a day earlier. But I guess in hindsight, it's better that, you know, like, I stayed for a day longer, because then I don't think I would have had enough time to, you know, do my errands and pick up my passport and all that, so yeah. Okay, and Croquette, thank you. Hope the trip was fun and that you got to do some cool stuff. Yeah, it was cool. Like, work-related thing, it was cool. Like, yippee. Good stuff. Yay. And Yun. Konnichiwa, Kronii. Welcome back. Without your streams, it felt like a never-ending tunnel with the walls closing in. Plus, I might have missed you. That's an exaggeration, obviously. Dramatics aside, I hope you had / having a good trip in Japan. Much love. Thank you. Yeah. This time, the airplane ride was peaceful, relatively, somewhat. I love sitting in the aisle section because that means I can, you know, have access to the hallway whenever possible. But then this one person was like, hey, I would like to sit with my wife. So if it's all right, can you switch spots with me? And that was the window seat. So, that part was kind of lame. But, I mean, otherwise, it was okay. Yeah, never accept that. Nah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It's just that I was hydrating a lot, because that's how you reduce sodium and, you know, reduce swelling. So, yeah. And so I had to kind of, most of the time, just not go until the person beside me had to go. Ooh. And you didn't get sick. Yeah, that's the best part. Don't jinx it, though. You should have just asserted yourself. I mean, I wanted them to sit together anyway, because, you know, it's more convenient that way. So, like, I wouldn't have refused regardless, but still. Kronii, I miss you. I miss you. Hey, baby. Don't worry. We're gonna chill soon. It'll be nice. Oh, wait, Kyla, since you're here, can you, like, add me to the redirect list? That'd be awesome. Love, because whenever I want to redirect you, I can't. So, please, 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 bless. Yeah, bless. Bless, bless. Tee-hee. Oh, it's so good to be back home. I just gotta, like, sleep as much as possible, and then my sleep schedule will finally be fixed. 'Cause, yeah. One good thing is that every time I come back from Japan, my sleep schedule gets temporarily fixed. That's amazing. Yeah. And let's see, Cloudbrain/Nightmare Demon, thank you for coming today. Despite the fact that I have to be VOD gang, sorry about that, I'm sincerely glad to see you again. Me too! Yeah! And Neo Matrix, time to enjoy a walking sim and adorn your soul. Jokes aside, glad you're back, thank you. And Daku Old Man, just in time to refill my Kronium. Udon cheat day. Yeah! Yeah. It's not fixed. It's just that you're living in the wrong time zone. Damn. You're right. I'm living in the wrong time zone. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that, though? Move? I just talked about why I won't move, though. My goodness, that makes things difficult. Man. Come to Eastern time? It's okay. I'm good. Like, that wouldn't fix my sleep schedule. And let's see, who'd you kidnap this time for karaoke? Me. I kidnapped myself. And it was kinda exhausting. Yeah. Like, I did offer, kind of, not really. I said something like, you know, after work stuff, I said, oh, you know, it'd be really nice. Normally I would offer if you guys would want to go to karaoke, but I'm so exhausted, so I think we'll have to do that for later, was what I said. Sadness. And Mr. Feek, it's good to see you. Thank you. Yeah. And Narav, thank you. And Blake, thank you. And Kronii, already a year as a member, huh? If you had told me last year that I'd be watching VTubers and that I'll be a fan, I would have been very confused. But look at me now, being a little silly clog. Just so silly. Ooh. And, you know, I had this whole thing that was very sappy and quite cringy planned and all, but I think it's better if I just say thank you. Thank you for everything. The truth is that I wasn't very happy back then. Don't worry, I'm not gonna trauma dump. And didn't really have a reason to do much. I was like a plastic bag drifting through the ocean. Like a jellyfish. But then I eventually met you and my life changed for the better. Yay. I got reasons to do more stuff. I started drawing again. I got a new job. Yes. That is going well, and I met some really cool people. Shout out to Free Chat. You guys rock. And although I could and want to do more like making a Discord to interact more with the Kronies, never had one, or do more fan art, start working out, never. Never say never. I'm doing it in baby steps. I always was kind of slow in doing stuff, but I try. And that is all thanks to you. So yeah, just that, wanted to thank you and do an introspection a little. Learn forever. Hey, I'm really glad to hear that. Like, I mean, like, how should I say? As long as, you know, you're focusing on self-improvement, and that's something that I value a lot. As long as you guys are trying to do better, I'm always happy to see that, because it doesn't feel good at all when you feel like you're stagnating. And yeah, seeing other people being able to do that makes me happy. And you do give me too much credit saying that's thanks to me, but yeah, I'd like to say thank you for, you know, thinking I'm a part of your improvement. Yeah. And see. Thank you to Wolfram. Welcome back. Thank you. And Luo Mocha. Oh, Habada. Have a great one. And go into the gym. Let's go. Yippee. Turn off the deflection. I can't. It's just in my blood. Oh, hello! Hello, deadbeats. Welcome. It's good to have you here. Yeah. And Mr. Chairman, welcome back. Thank you. And thank you to Blake once again. Oh, your voice is so satisfying. Kronii never ceases to activate my neurons. Welcome back. That's such a high praise. Thank you. And thank you to Ray. Thank you. And Casey Akisu, Butler of Time, checking out the stream from Mount Fuji. Didn't know you can have data up there. That's crazy. I've never been to Mount Fuji. I've seen it from afar. But yeah, I do wonder how it's like over there. Hey. Did you see it from the bullet train? I did. It's pretty. Very picture perfect. The fog's so thick right now I can't see. That means you're entering Silent Hill area. Was good knowing you. I'm sure I'll make it out alive, maybe. Sure, yeah. As long as you put your mind to it. And the Scrambler. Hey Kronii, love your streams. Fun to stay up late and play games while listening, or put on the TV and listen to while falling asleep. Yes, it was my birthday on the 3rd. Can I get a hupda? Hupda! Hupda! Have a great one. Or well, I hope you had a great one. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you had some nice cake, nice food, nice everything. It just really makes your day. And haughty garbage. The Narita Express was straight up the biggest stressor of my entire 2-week trip by far. Confusing train ride before a really long flight. It's awful. Sorry that happened, Kronii. Yeah, it was a bit stressful by the time that I was leaving because I didn't know where you had to purchase the tickets from. Yeah, like some machines, they have the Narita Express train ticket that you can purchase, but there are other places where they don't really purchase it. I mean, like, where you can't buy it, and you have to go back and forth, go to a different gate or whatever. It's just so confusing, man. But, yeah, I only had, like, 10 minutes late to... I cannot talk today. I only had 10 minutes to catch the train before the other one would come in maybe 30 minutes later, so I had to carry my gigantic luggage and go all the way to a different gate, buy that, come back to make sure I catch the train. Oh, stress. But that's done, so yippee! And some spaghetti. Seems the JP trip got crazy. Not too crazy, just, you know, the passport, and I guess it was a little crazy, but it was good. It's been chilling. And the real Zach Hadel, I don't know. Why does some crazy stuff always happen when you travel? I don't know. It's you gotta have some excitement in your life, and it seems that's what traveling does to me. So, yay! Haha. And Tate Aniki, glad to see your latest escape attempt from reporting Jigoku was successful. Jokes aside, hope you were able to find time to unwind amidst all your work and get some good food, and bless Chroma for all the clutch plays. Yeah! 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 I had udon, I had sushi, I had curry udon. One thing I really miss was, I wish I had, like, more curry. Yeah, more rice. Yeah. Like 600 grams of rice. I need that. And Neo Matrix, not gonna lie, at this point it feels like all your travel stories are descriptions of you going through Dante's nine circles of hell. Yeah, it's really hot in Japan. Oh my goodness. Even the rain's warm. What the heck, man? That's... I don't know. Chicken or pork curry? I like chicken curry. Was good. Warm rain. Yeah. I never experienced that elsewhere. Warm rain should be illegal. Yeah, it's like peeing in your shower. It feels wrong. It feels weird, uncomfortable. It's like wetting your pants kind of experience. The comparison is wrong, really? I don't know. Maybe wetting your pants is more similar. I don't know. Why is that unnatural? Oh. Peeing in the shower is okay. Well, I didn't want to know that, but Okay, fine. Corona external battery fund. See, I did have like an external battery, but I don't know where it went. That thing was pretty expensive too. I've lost it for more than a year now. Where did it go? I don't want to buy another one if I know that I have it. It's somewhere It's somewhere around. I just don't know where. I keep losing things. I don't know why. Like, I've seen it once before, but now it's gone. Where'd it go? I need to keep them on leashes, probably. At this rate? Yeah. And, at Bash, not Morsi, thank you. I don't know what you're trying to write. And Mafio DM, thank you. You need sage, rabbit's foot, and a prayer. Probably. I am definitely cursed. And Daku, old man. Ahai, wakarimasu doesn't wakarimasu at all. That's been me, like, the entire trip. They're like, oh, you know, like, hi, konnichiwa. I'm like, man, I wish you just spoke to me in English straight up. And if they talk to me in Japanese, I feel like I have to respond in Japanese somehow. And then most of the times, they can't speak English anyway, so I'm just winging it. I've been getting a lot better, though. It's survivable. Yeah. Some people, like when I entered, the person at the airport was saying, oh, like, you know, do you live in Japan because your Japanese is so good? And I was like, oh, thank you. Yay. Let's see. Thank you to Peddler. Sorry about your traveling woes. It's okay. There's always something going on at one point, so. And Pokemon 517 finally went back to the gym this weekend after over a year, thanks to you. That's right! Improvement shows! Like, you know, look at me! It's not just a, you know, in my head kind of thing. People were noticing it, so it does show. Your efforts do show. Let's hit it. And my arms and legs are super sore, but I know it'll be worth it as I keep going. I even started eating protein cereal for breakfast. It's not bad. It's not bad! That's how it all starts. Once you realize that it doesn't taste so bad, that's where it really begins. It's not good either. I mean, yeah, but it's not bad. And Enestem. Please don't feel too bad about your navigation troubles. I've been bumbling around for over a week now. Well, I don't feel bad at all. It's just, yeah, usually it's okay. As long as I have, Google Maps open. But when your battery starts dying, I guess that's when I get a bit stressed out, I suppose. Teehee. And Triet Lamb. Somehow all of your trips have become trips to Mordor and back with fancy food. Yeah. Someone in management gave me udon. And I was like, wow. And they gave me onsen tamago and like dozens of onsen tamago. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. It's just that I can't bring this back to Canada. The udon I managed to, but the eggs, no. They know you are the udon lady from Hololive EN. Heck yeah! Me. And Kurazora. I'm sorry your trip this time ended up stressful. It's okay. They all end up kind of intense, but I'm glad things worked out. You earned eating all you want in Japan with how well you dieted. I do have another udon recommendation for you if you can. Carbonara udon. I don't know, man. Like, it's hard for me to try new food because, like, I don't want to waste food and money if I don't like it. So, I just don't want to go out of my comfort zone. But Kronii, you like food. I do like food, but I'm also very picky is the thing. And MHG saying, Konnichiwa, Kronii. I'm glad you enjoyed your time with the other girls in Japan. I ate protein cereal for a week now. You really built different. How can you endure that? It's not so bad. Congrats on all the praises you got. Efforts paid off, and it surely feels nice, doesn't it? It does! Yeah, and it makes me think that I gotta work out before going to the concert and meeting more people. I gotta step up my game. And Park Coach, welcome back, boss. Congrats on your successful diet. Thank you. And Kay, oh yeah, I'm so happy this semester's over. It was so stressful. I felt like I was gonna explode. I hate fluid mechanics. I hate. Your streams really helped. I missed you. Thank you. It's good to be back. Yeah, but once again, congrats on getting over the semester. Must have been a lot of work. And Mamang, I missed you so much. Thank you. You're too nice. Thank you. And Leva, so happy to see you back, Kronii. Also, a great choice of game indeed. I hope you enjoy this game. Let's go and steal some treasure from the remains of Edith Finch and sell it. Yeah, let's go sell her son. Yay! What remains of Edith Finch? Her son. Yeah. I mean, that's what they were saying, so... That's illegal! I mean, that's what they want, so... I don't know. Like, who am I to judge? You do you. The house. Oh yeah, I guess there's the house. Yeah, but... I don't know. Like, when you think of Edith, you think of her son first, not the house. So you kind of get my thought process. And, see, thank you to DB and Top Nepgear. Sounds like you had a wild time in your Japan trip. You got to speedrun a whole drama series in just a week. I wish I didn't. Yeah. And V-Faction Kronii, you're finally a cat. Congratulations. My dream come true, I guess. Not really. Mark Howard, thank you. And Gravity Penguin, thank you. Kronii okaeri. Arigato. Tadaima. Yay. I can go all over Japan by myself. Exactly. I can have basic communication without my phone. Yay! And Myak, thank you. Glad you're back safely, but I think it's good for your parents to smack your back once, man. My back? Why? Because I'm bringing sexy back? Yeah! Yeah! I'm so good. I'm so on top of things. I mean, if I lost it forever, then yeah, I probably would have been in trouble. But I didn't. Point is, I didn't. And they didn't know until I told them. And Asa, thank you. My brother sent me Canadian gummy worms, and it's very good. Trolley? I don't know if trolley is a Canadian thing, but those are pretty good. And Alejandro Martinez. House would be perfect for a Halloween fun house. Yes. Hello neighbor. That's a thing. And R, thank you. And Rybat, welcome back, Kronii. Seems like you had some hectic episodes, but I hope you also made great memories during the trip too. It's been hard to catch your streams, but your VODs and clips have been enough to make my day, so thank. Yay! And pineapple cake. Hello, Kronii. I got my paycheck after first month of the internship, which is the main reason why I didn't have much time to enjoy your streams lately. I'm not a native English speaker, but it's required to be able to communicate with my boss. So what I do is try to speak like the way you talk, because obviously you have the best tone, and pronunciation in my opinion. Thank you. So far, it's working, so a big thank you to you. I'm joining the VOD gang later. Have fun. Thank you, pineapple cake. Yeah. Well, I think the best thing for you or anyone else who are, I guess, learning English or want to sound... well, not want to sound good. Speak slowly and focus on what you say, kind of. I mean, I don't really think before I speak sometimes, but if you speak slowly, it makes you sound like you know what you're talking about. So I think in a workplace setting, that's going to work especially better. You know, if you sound like you know what you're saying. I think that was in a TED Talk too. It doesn't work for me. Well, if it doesn't work for you, I'm sure there'll be other ways, you know, to improve. Yeah. Instructions unclear. They sent me to the daycare. I mean, yeah, you deserve it. And see. The real Zach Hadel. I've had severe anxiety and hypochondria for years, always superstitious that, like a movie, at the moment I thought I was gonna be okay, that something would happen, and this game triggers that so hard. Yeah, that's what's kind of nice about games, is that it plays like an interactive drama or interactive novel. And it's a lot more personable by having like visual and audio to make it more relatable, personable. Yeah. And that's why I think games can be artistic. Yay! This is still the most cited work in the what is a game discourse. I think that Antichamber would also be considered to be artistic. Because, I mean, it is. That's what I learned. And Journey, for example, very artistic. Games can be fart. You said something so meaningful, Zach, and then you decided to say something like that. I don't know how to respond, except that there are so many different sides to people. Let's see. Okay, very bold trash talking, that naming sense when you went Bob, Blue, Blob. I don't recall Blob. But Bob and Blue... Bob, Blue, that's fine. Bob, okay. Maybe Bob... Yeah, sure. Maybe I could have done something a little better than Bob, but Blue and Blob was so bad. I personally can't find anything wrong with it. You would have named them Bob-roni. I would not. I would name them Finch-roni, J-roni, Parakeet-roni. They're all very distinct in their own way. Like, it's good to have some sort of naming scheme. And mine is... Yeah, mine's vastly different from whatever that was. Derpy, perpy, whatever. That's stupid. Mine is a lot more refined. So... And Wing CV. Why did I join this stream here of all places? I don't know which part it was. Maybe it was the baby. Because the baby one, yeah, it bad. And Pastan. Welcome back, Kronii. First time running low on chromium and oof. Tough. My birthday was on Sunday, but we usually don't celebrate this age here, so I watched your VODs all day and had a great time. Thank you. Hope your week gets way better than the last. Thank you. I hope so too. Yeah. I came home and had my mom's homemade cooking, and it was good. I had to break my diet for that. It was so worth it. And corn and butter. Glad to see you back again. You're just like my dad, who's always getting milk for real, for real. At least I come back. I'm kidding. I kid. And Wing CV. When Fauna and Babe played this game, they needed to take a break here. There's no shame in that. Yeah, it was kind of rough. And Rembo. Yeah, happy birthday once again to Jason. Happy early birthday, I should say. Yeah, I don't want to read that part, but I hope you have a skibbity birthday. And y'all better lock in for your based birthday. Sigma, Chad. I don't know. I'm sad. And Heiwa, thank you. And D40. To be fair, they keep blaming the curse when it's just generational trauma and neglect. And a wicked one. Fascinating story with a cool presentation. Yeah! I had fun. And Mr. V, quite heavy, but a good game. Melissa seems malicious. Oh, don't say that. Now I feel bad, kind of. But Melissa, I don't know, like, she was very intense. It looked photoshopped. And Daku, old man. At least the kid can say the bloodline ends with me. For real. Haha. And then if he decides to have a kid, just gonna say, oh, I'm just leaving to buy some milk. Or, I don't know, some other sad stuff. used this joke already. I don't know. Or you can just be like, oh, I'm gonna... Wait. Oh, I know! I have mommy issues! That's why I'm following my mom! Yippee! What was that? What was what? It was pretty good, right? Going to clip that out of context. Of course you do. That's your specialty. You're just like everyone else. Let's see. Neo Matrix. Once there was a cursed family. They were so cursed that everyone died. The end. Yay. Jokes aside, glad you're back and tried this game out. It actually is very good and emotional. It is. Sad, you know, I mean, can't go wrong. It's gonna be sad if it's talking about people who died. And name used. Oh, how about that? Yeah. It was a really good game. And Leighton Frost. I've always thought that the curse itself was just the fear of the curse. And that really it was just self-fulfilling prophecy and an unconscious scapegoat for the family as a coat for all the losses. I don't know. It's just that, like, they all died very prematurely is the thing. I wouldn't say it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but more like they all had very unfortunate accidents, and to have an explanation that they could accept, they kind of called it as a curse. Like what people said earlier on, I think it's generational trauma and neglect and possibly like generational mental disorder passed on throughout the generation. Edie perpetuates the curse by keeping the stories alive. Maybe, but some of the girls, well, not even some of the girls, like some of the people, they died simply out of coincidence. Like the swing, I think his name was Calvin, and there was Molly. Those I feel like it's kind of hard to, I guess, sum it up as a self-fulfilling prophecy because they didn't even know what they were doing. And the deer hunting accident, right, that too. So I'd say they're all just a bunch of coincidences. Calvin couldn't cope with Hobbs gone. Oh no! Ugh. Let's see. Prince Jean, missed you and it's great to have you back. It's good to be here. And at number 1729, welcome back. Glad to see you again. Also it's sad, but it was a good game. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Yeah. Hits you right in the feels, bro. And Zenya, hey Kronii, welcome back. I was so glad that by your return, and now really depressed by this game. Haha! Congrats on clearing another game. Thanks for the stream today, and I hope you enjoy some chill times after the trip. I will. Can't wait to go back to playing games and finishing them. That would be 110% good in my book. And Riggins, holly berries are very poisonous and can sometimes cause hallucinations. Ah, and fluoride toothpaste, if ingested in massive amounts, can kill you. So it's a combination of everything. Ooh, makes sense. And Sophis, happy you're back, but wow, this game was effective at bumming me out. Nice to experience this with you at least. Yeah! And Joestar Hero, thank you. Oh, one of your girlfriend's favorite games? Hey! Yeah, it has pretty good storytelling, so I could imagine why it would be her favorite. And Flashburn, thank you. Been sick the past few days, so I'm glad you're back. It really lifts my spirits. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, though. Like, it's really horrible when you don't feel too good and just under the weather. But I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. And Ninebreaker, happy to see you again. Can't say the same for that ending though. But you can always count on a Kronii stream for your dose of sadness. Hey man, that's not true. I played some happy games. Like, okay, I mean, I wouldn't say happy games, but they're not sad games. Like, you make it sound like I love sad things. Pacific Drive was like, okay. Blasphemous was like, okay. Tunic was okay. Like, it's not sad. It's not happy, but it's not sad. "90% is sad." No, it's not. You come up with something. They're not sad at all. They're just okay. They're not sad. There are sad elements, but that doesn't mean that I'm playing a sad game. Power Wash is pretty sad. How? Where do you even come up with that idea? Name at least 2 happy names. Fortnite and Power Wash Simulator. Yes. Pacific Drive's ending was elected. Oh, speaking of Pacific Drive, though, I got all the Olympium, and I finished the car before uninstalling it. So, hee hee. And let's see. Thank you to Rice, thank you, and Zimki, thank you, and Oyachi. さっき誕生日グッズ届いたよ。I'm jealous. 羨ましい。私ももらってほしいな。イエーイ。And Pookie Den, the Pookie dog. Happy to have you back and yapping again. I'm yapping. I'm so yapping. You're right. But it's good. Thank you. And Blake, thank you. And D40, Lewis's situation hit a little bit too close to home. Lewis. Oh, Lewis, right. Yeah, Lewis one was... It was pretty sad. Like, the whole family's pretty sad. Barbara, I'm a bit confused about, but yeah, everyone else is pretty sad. And Trist the Tank. I'm a lifeguard at a popular local pool. Children can drown in as little as 4 inches of water. Please watch your kids when near water. You never know. Like, you could probably leave them in a bathtub, maybe when they're 5. But otherwise, it's just not safe. Don't risk it. Let's see. And last but not least, QQ. Thank you. I almost drowned in the kiddie pool as a kid. Yeah, anything's possible, so just gotta be careful when around a kid. But remember, Barbara's boyfriend was nowhere to be found. Yeah, I don't know how she died. Maybe there's some sort of hint as you look around. I don't know, but there could be some sort of a hint as to how Barbara died. She died giving the best scream. I don't know if I'd want to go out like that, but I mean, whatever. And let's see. As for the membership gift subs, thank you to Yun, Mr. Vig, Rekuza, Do Revenge, A Wicked One, Neo Matrix, Tripod, Cynophise, QQ, Hachi, number 1729, thank you, Lev S, Mafio DM, Ren, Wet Taco Time, thank you, and Lynn, thank you, and Mr. Vig, and number 1729, and Belser, thank you very much, and Angus, and Gunpuku, thank you, and Mayuzumi the Cute Kronii, and Tosh G, thank you, and 1011, Daku Old Man, Neo Matrix, and Setsuna, thank you, and Kronii, thank you so much, thank you. And I think for tomorrow there's gonna be an ID Cup practice, so I'm gonna attend that. I don't know if it's gonna be streamed. I think it might be streamed. Viewers are discussing the latest episode of the anime Spy X Family. No, we're not. What? This chat summary is really bad. What the heck? Yeah. But I will be around. I don't know if it's gonna be streamed. I feel like it would, so I will see you then. Yeah. Alright, everyone. Kuroyasumi. See you guys tomorrow. Don't go. I'm going. You'll see me tomorrow. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm back though. Don't you worry. Just for 2 weeks before the concert. But still, yay! Yippee! Okay. Kuroyasumi. Yeah.